Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today we'll review the Tamil movie Retro, starring Suriya and Pooja Hegde in key roles. The movie also has Joju George, Jayaram, Vidhu in supporting roles, with Nasser, Prakash Raj, and many others in guest appearances. Music is by Santosh Narayanan and it is directed by Karthik Subbaraj. Retro is an action drama. Surya plays the role of Parivel, an orphan who is picked up by the wife of a gangster, Tilagan. She brings him up as her own child, but her husband never accepts the child as his own. Apparently, the child witnessed a lot of violence and hence he never smiles. All efforts by the doctors and his mother yield no results. The boy also exhibits anger and violent behavior. So the mother tries to channelize that into him learning martial arts. After a while, the mother passes away, and the adoptive father never accepts the boy, which further contributes to his temper. However, this changes when, on one occasion, Pari uses his strength and fighting skills to save the gangster from a rival gang. From then on, the adoptive father Tilagan starts treating him better. As a teenager, Pari meets Rukmani, played by Pooja Hegde, in Kasi, where he had gone to do the final rites of his mother. After many years, he now meets her again, and they both quickly fall in love. Pari decides to quit his violent life and marry Rukmani and settle down. However, a business issue creates a rift between Tilagan and Pari, which results in a violent clash on the wedding day. Disgusted with this, Rukmani goes away to some undisclosed location and Pari is sent to prison. Many years pass, and when Pari finds out that Rukmani is in Andamans, he escapes prison and reaches the island. We also have a laughter doctor chaplain played by Jayaram in the mix. The island brings its own set of problems with new villains who control the place, run some kind of fight club cult, and treat the natives as their slaves. The secret of Pari's past is revealed here, and how he becomes the savior of the natives and defeats the villains and gets back with Rukmani forms the rest of the story. The first good thing about this movie is the role of Pari and Surya's acting. The character is very unique and well developed. Surya has understood the character's potential and has exploited it to its fullest. This is a very good performance, and kudos to Surya as well as the director for this. Even Pooja Hegde's Rukmani is a normal, deglamorized role, and the behavior of the characters are also very logical. The next good aspect is the cinematography. After a long time, the cinematography and lighting stand out in a Tamil movie. I personally like the way the fight sequence in the fluorescent waves were shot. Also, the action shots where the background is brightly lit and in the foreground Surya's character is shown as a dark silhouette was beautifully shot. The camera also does a very good job overall. In fact, the technical team, the sets, costumes, location, VFX have done a superb job in this movie. However, the movie also has many flaws. First is the unnecessary complication to the plotline. According to me, the romantic plotline of Pari and Rukmini, with the gangster background contributing to action sequences, should have been enough to form a good movie. However, just as he did in Jigardanda 2, the director deviates from this plot and adds on some unnecessary plotline of some enslaved tribals and prophecy and Surya becoming a savior, etc. etc. This story complicates the main plot and also adds unnecessary flab of more than 30 minutes or so to the movie. This is a disservice to an otherwise perfectly good plotline, according to me. The only redeeming feature is the way the director brings in Enter the Dragon meets gladiator style fight sequences into the mix, which is over the top but makes it very cinematic and the action fans may like it. But this also makes the whole side plot non serious. This is the first major flaw. While the characters of Pari and Rukmani and the gangster Tilagan to some extent are well written, most other characters are unnecessary. The worst is the character of Jayaram. This is a really boring adjunct which serves no real purpose, and these scenes are really a drag. Same goes for the entire Mirasu father and son, Prakash Raj. the second family of Tilagan, and so on. All these could have been axed and would have helped keep the story tight and kept the length of the movie in check. This is another major flaw. Another problem with the movie are the action sequences. There are a lot of them, but only a few are exciting and impactful. While the fights are shot beautifully, the actual action sequences are very generic, especially the long fights where Surya single handedly takes on 30 people, not once but twice, are really below average. Only some things like Surya rotating his arms for the knockout punch or his punch to the heart like Bruce Lee's 1 inch punch work at a cinematic level. The background score of Santosh Narayanan is wacky and tries to set different moods. However, we have seen this in many of his earlier works, so there is no novelty factor here. Apart from this, the songs are all pretty generic. So, what is the verdict? Retro could have been a very good movie, but it is brought down to an average watch by unnecessary add ons and overly lengthy runtime. Surya has done a really good job after a long time and carries the whole movie on his shoulders. So, if you are a Surya fan or a general action movie fan, you can go and watch this with your family. Some of you may even like it. I will give this movie a 5 out of 10 stars. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.